What up, what up, what up? Boom, boom. There we go. Ethereal synchronicity, triple fault. Esync444 in the house. Same people. It's the 4th of the 4th, 4:44 a.m. May the force be with me, you, and every one of us. What am I going to talk about? Whatever the hell I want. Every season, it's a bit of a random. So, yeah, I was having a little shift around and looking through a few books and bits and pieces, keeping myself busy. And what happened if I jumped off this screen on here? I imagine it would stay on. Alright, gotta try something. Alright, here we go. So you should be able to see me, but I can't see me. So let's crack on. Right, it's a strange predicament, or not of a predicament. I call it interesting situation. I looked at this chart only moments ago, not too long ago, maybe about 20 minutes beforehand. And when it come up, the 44444 chart, it's actually got my solar return ascendant on the midheaven. So I thought, that must be significant in some way. Not 100% sure how, but I guess it probably means that I'll be here now doing what I'm doing now, which is getting it in with all of y'all. So what we're looking at, might as well talk planetary positions. Can't get the words out. God. We've got the sun in Aries, as most people should know. It's nearly halfway through. It's 14 degrees. What else we got? Got the moon in Aries, just creeps in. It's at 0 degrees, just before Chiron. My rising ascendant on my eastern horizon is Aquarius at this point, putting Leo on the west. And yeah, just so you know, Sagittarius happened to be my solar return ascendant this year, and that is on the midheaven. So expansive, growing, blowing things up. 23. Okay, Pluto and the South Node conjunct in Capricorn at 23 degrees. That doesn't happen very often. Well, when I say that, I mean the North Node, well, the nodal axis, I should say, takes about 18.7, I want to say 18.6 years to do a full revolution. So, I mean, each node will touch Pluto every 9 years or so, or each node will touch everything, depending on the relative time of the transit speed of the planets. But, yeah, the South Node of Pluto only happens once every 18 and 19 years, so take that as a significant time. I think it's a time to release, in fact, it's actually sitting in the 12th house of this chart, and it's a time to release some of the deepest pains and anguishes and torments and just, the garbage. Let it go. I mean, Pluto, 8th house, Scorpio, it can deal with the death and the rebirth. It's like Phoenix energy. See, hopefully people can hear me. Let me see what I'm looking like on the screen. Oh, there we go. Best of both worlds. Okay, this kind of works. To the moon. Okay, the craziest thing is, where I'm at, I wouldn't expect anybody to be up. And most of my subscribers that I know are local or in the UK. If I could say I've handpicked them, I've actually, met people in person, spoke to them, life be life. But we're going slowly and surely, step by step. Let me see if I can change the lighting on this camera. 1 second. It's got a trick that I learned. Let's see if this works. sometimes when you do this with the camera, just so you're thinking, what the hell are you doing? When you do that, it changes, it adjusts the lighting. So I think it's like, it thinks I'm in the dark, really not getting quite enough light on me. So that's how it's looking on my screen. Oh my gosh, it's not actually happening any quick time. Ooh. Do I have a chat? Do I have my chat turned on? Sorry, doing. Oh right, okay. Okay, turn on. Boom. My bad. Okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't really make space or time for people to chat. Some experiment is Aries season. That's what you do. You gotta dip your toe in, or just dive all the way in. Because Aries goes head first. Oh, bit of the old. Might be something Q-Tip said once upon a time about he's talking about eating on camera actually. I think once upon a time, say that's something that he didn't really do when he was in tribe. Like he made a point of like trying to uphold a particular type of image. I think he did very well doing that actually, Mr. Q-Tip. Okay, I feel like breathing and getting my posture in a certain position would be very beneficial. So yeah, bit of breathing exercises. Saying that, yeah, it just comes to mind. Shout out to Tantra. She likes this time in the morning, 4 a.m. So it's a good time to get busy, put your work in, put your energy in, put your request into the universe. So yeah, for me, right, well, it's all about putting the request in. I can basically get to writing the plan at this point. With the situation of where the moon is, I'm actually not listening to my music, so I might do in a minute though. Vibe myself up. But because of the position of where the moon is, which is behind the sun, technically speaking, they're both basically in the sign of Aries, and that would basically mean they're going to make a conjunction with one another. That means meet up, and that's going to happen at 15 degrees Aries. So, talking about a day away or so. And actually, I just to let people know, I yeah, I put a flash sale offer on for anybody who wanted to capitalize on that. So if you can get an email in my inbox on email address esync444 at gmail.com. So that's ESYNC 444 at gmail.com. Yeah, ESYNC 444 at gmail.com. Just in case you need to catch that again. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that does, I ain't gonna lie. Like, sometimes things will go in, depending on how long the information is, if, you know, it's got any kind of memorable tags in it, you might be able to retain it upon hearing it. But if not, and it's just a bunch of code that seems like it doesn't relate to anything, yeah, you're best to write it down or repeat it several times, whatever the best method of remembering things for you is. And I say that as in the fact that, yeah, what you say, repetition is the best teacher, or it might be another phrase for that. But essentially, the reason why I can say that kind of comes up is that though we are all totally unique, individual human beings, in general terms, you know, I mean, you might have the same name as somebody, but you're not the same person directly as them. Point being, what I'm making with that is that for all of our differences, we have so many similarities as well. That being the case, I was going to say that we tend to like be reflections of one another in so many ways, in our life stories, how they play out, how they relate to mythologies, history, kind of being, you know, the thing that many people fail to look at, but it holds answers and the keys to the present and the future that we're in now. And that's kind of why we look at a birth chart in astrology. Can't stop shaking my leg, which is making it look like I'm bouncing on comms. And then he kicks the Class A. Aries season. 0 F's given. Woo! Let it breathe. Anyway, let me look at one list there. Possibly another list there. That's not a list. But on a B list, I want. Might be a Okay, yeah. Comment section. I mean, if anyone's actually in the live chat, which, you know, you could never, ever, ever, what's the word, count out, since I can't see where you'd actually see how many views there are. Who's the viewer? Good. Not what I thought anyway. It's this. No, that is. Oh, I know that is. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Right, this is a little list of things that I set for myself to do. Okay. Yep, yep, yep. Mm, yep. Okay. Yep. What's going on? Okay, that's something I need to do with chemistry. Okay. Something to look at. So this is a list of things I basically plan to kind of do, which was inspired by someone to write it down. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's something that I'm well aware of as a trade secret in the spell industry, which is, you know, if you want to manifest something, write it down. Note to self, note to self, write it down. Get an idea, sounds good, write it down. Marcus Aurelius, I believe, was the one that came with the theory of writing everything down to give yourself a free mind so that you can have even more genius inspirations come to you. Want to make sure you can hear me actually. Oh Lord. One of my boys was saying that he couldn't hear me on my Nipsey video, but I could understand that because my energy wasn't exactly at its height, at its peak, in such a time. And still can't believe the man's gone. Ain't going to lie, but you know, is what it is right now. Few people have gone, so you know, that's the life. never-ending cycle. How much chart I want to look at? Anybody I want to talk about? Okie dokie. See. First house, 6 hours. Okay, okay. Okay, birthday shout outs. Whose birthday is it today? I always remember David Blaine for some reason. But I think I've seen that it's Graham Norton's birthday today. The funny man. Um, that's it. Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr., aka Iron Man. His birthday's today. He's a funny man as well, to be fair with it. At least in that particular role. Tony Stark. Um, Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou's birthday. I knew there was somebody quite significant, monumental that I've not said. I mean, it's obviously going to be quite a lot more people. It's people's birthday, like every day. But like, yeah, there. I think I managed to say 4 names on the four. Let's get it right. Blade, Downey Jr., Angelou. Oh, there's got to be a fourth one. Come on now, all the fours, all the fours. Hmm. Nope, fortunately. I mean, if I did say one, I've forgotten. I'll have to cheat. Whoops, wrong bit. Let's have a look here. Oh, okay. So anybody else could say, go with their name. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, but yeah, anyway, an easy fourth one. Let's take that spot, seeing as I'm not seeing nobody. Oh, oh, Joe Scott. Doody doo. Joe Scott's birthday today. Right, fair enough. What am I looking at here? Just some of the numbers. But yeah, Heath Ledger, according to this, is one of the ones I was going to say. Joe Scott took me by surprise. She did, she did. Knew she was Aries, though, to be fair. Just didn't know what day exactly. I'm just looking for some more people in the 444. Do you know what? According to this, sure it just said Muddy Waters. But what do they really know about Muddy Waters' birth chart? I mean, has he even got a good rating? I'm gonna click on it. I mean, Muddy Waters is definitely an Aries, I would have said. But for all I know, he could have got the same birthday as Redmore. Let me see what I'm looking at. Okay, no birth time. Mercury retrograde at the first degree, so pretty much on top of the Aries point. Sextile to Saturn in Gemini at 0 degrees 54 minutes. I can see how that could produce blues or talent for blues. Mars square Saturn, Mars in Pisces. Hmm. Yeah, that would add a good element to the style of the music, definitely. Feeling of sorrow. Okay, that was a quick look at all it. And it's never exactly on the day. Okay, yeah, I'll just jump onto Iron Man because I think I noticed when I looked at his chart, apart from the fact that he has a birth time, I noticed on the side, and it's nothing, I'll say it's nothing major. See how these things line up. He's not really having it anymore. He needs to go to sleep and way back up like I do. So I guess me and the computer's in sync now. In sync. Right, yeah, Robert Downey Jr. So what we're looking at is a man with a Leo rising, Sun in Aries, and Moon in Taurus. In fact, to be honest with you, right, I always said this guy was a blessed guy. And when I think about it, it's adding up because both the luminaries, and this is something that I learned, like, well, say I learned, I mean, I can understand it, but I can see how it makes a significance. And it's actually got a special name, and it's not coming to me. But I'll give Cassandra the props because she was talking about it. Yeah, basically, the sun is in a sign of exaltation, and exaltation basically just means like instead of being the home sign, it's like a I don't know, like a favorite place to go if it's not your own place. So it's like it's really good there as well. And the moon is in the same situation being in Taurus. So although the moon is ruled by Cancer, it's exalted and works really well in Taurus, is the theory. So when you have the sun and the moon, which are the major luminaries in somebody's chart, in such a position, they're going to play very strongly within the person's life, depending on maybe the house distribution and aspects, that kind of thing. So I'm looking at his chart, and I can see the potential to be a bit larger than life. Got a ninth house sun, conjunct to Venus and Mercury. Mercury's retrograde. Um, the lineup's actually 12, 14, and 21. So with Venus at 12, Mercury retrograde at 21, so the sun's in the middle, 14 degrees. Let's see. Nothing sits opposite in Libra. What you're getting is a inconjunct aspect with Pluto at 14 degrees, which is conjunct with Uranus at 11 degrees and Mars retrograde at 10 degrees. In fact, they're all retrograde, Pluto, Uranus, and Mars in Virgo at 10, 11, and 14 degrees. So what you're getting is multiple inconjunctions So why is that? Or how do I describe an in conjunction? Well, I know it's to do with signs that can't really see each other in a clear path, as they would signs that were in relationship as square or opposite. So you can kind of get like two types of inconjunct, but you can only get one type of quincunx. And that's why I call it a quincunx. Quinunx. Quincunx. Yeah, funky word. So it's a 150-degree aspect. And basically, I refer to clock aspects, or sorry, aspects as hours on the clock. So if you can tell the time using a clock with hands, that points at numbers, because there's so much obviously digital clockwork around, many people may not have even bothered to learn how to read a clock. I mean, I say it, but it happens, it's true. I'm not dissing anyone, I'm just telling the truth. So I call it the 5 o'clock or the 7 o'clock aspect. And it's just because if you put the big hand at 12 and the little hand at 5 or 7, you would have the same relationship between the planet as the 5 or the 7 does with the 12, and basically creates a 150-degree angle. So in this particular chart, Virgo being the sixth sign from Aries, or you count 5 round after Aries, it creates that 150-degree aspect with planets in Aries at similar degrees. What else we got popping for Mr. Downey Jr.? So that was it. I remember looking at Ghostface's chart one, say Ghostface Killer, Wu-Tang Clan, yeah? But like, known to people who listen to the music and whatnot as Ghostface and many other monikers. So anyway, Ghostface, yeah, has, I want to say, Venus and Mars together in Gemini at the north node of Mr. Downey Jr. here. Double check. It's using the feminist old school bookwork. If you wonder what the feminist looks like inside, that's kind of what it looks like inside. Pure numbers, symbols. And I like to work with people with this book and do what I could do, and then show them the book, and then they're like, but there's nothing in the book. I'm like, yeah, but there's nothing in that book to tell me what I just told you. And the amount of times I've got the look. Yeah, it's funny reading someone, but showing somebody an ephemeris, for some reason, it just has this kind of effect on them where, I mean, most people are either number scared, number blind, or don't really read symbols so well. So you show them a book that's full of pure numbers. It's basically like learning a foreign language. And depending on what kind of language you had set up before that, then it will make it easier or harder for you to probably learn. Depends on your culture, essentially, because even the styles of astrology that are taught in different countries will fit their. Yeah, I was right. Venus and Mars together. So the Venus and Mars of Ghostface sit just about on top of, a bit off, not by far, about 2 degrees, from the north node of Robert Downey Jr. And both men have been known to play Iron Man, or well, let's get this right. Robert Downey Jr. plays the Hollywood cinematic version of Iron Man, and Tony Stark's Ghostface Killer Wu-Tang Clan plays a very street version of Iron Man. And if you actually check the facts, Ghostface long predates the remake of the film. I'm not sure if they actually made an original film, but like, yeah, you know, Also, anyway, let me say what the conjunctions were from. You've got the Sun, Venus, and Mercury. They're making in conjunction to Mars, Pluto, and Uranus. So that's probably where you get a firecracker effect in this man's life. I mean, that stuff's in the second house as well. So it's definitely got something to do with his values or what he's been able to acquire in this life. Although it does show this North Node is sitting in the 11th house and it's in Gemini. And to me, that would suggest friends, networks, groups, that kind of thing may spur someone like Robert Downey Jr. on. Just heard a sound, you probably wouldn't have heard that, but yeah, big creaky sound. Ah, okay, popping up. In the water, I'll wake up a little bit. Ooh, tired, but I'm going to jump off soon. The North Node, is a star called, I call it Riga or Riga, and that's close to what 16, 17 degrees Gemini, and it's a very, very prominent royal star for, or prominent star, I should say. Fixed star is a Bohemian star, and that can produce people with large sums of money. But like, thing about Robert Downey Jr.'s chart, right, is I could see this being the real Iron Man's chart. He does have so many elements of what someone would be like, kind of. So let's see. Yeah, and that's it. The South Node itself is about a degree or so off what's known as the Great Attractor in Sagittarius at 14 degrees. So, I mean, this man had it from early and still went on to make it even more so. Doesn't happen in everybody's case with these particular degrees. I mean, maybe because this is at 15, or maybe at 16 or, 14 or whatever, depends. And many other things. I mean, the reason why I'm saying he had it already is that I know from history that there is a Robert Downey Sr. and that he was obviously, well, not obviously, but he was a film star as well. And the reason why Robert Downey Jr. was starring in a film around age 5, because his dad was like, an actor slash director. Call it what you want. Just looking if there's anything else in his chart. And his Jupiter is 26 degrees Taurus, which is pretty much smack bang conjunct Alpha. And you can speak to someone who, yeah, he could have a great rise to success. Also, someone that possibly lose their head. So it's a double-edged sword, like most things, especially in regards to fixed signs. Now, I only say that in the sense of it's a metaphor rather than literally, although sometimes, obviously, life. Right, yeah. This man's chart's interesting, but not so interesting as to keep me up from sleep that I well deserve. I'm going to jump off. Let me see where I'm up to. Right. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Bada bing. So yeah, I'm there sitting in front of the camera like this, staring at the screen. I can't even see myself on the screen. I'm guessing you can hear me, see right close up on the like, try to find stuff on the screen. Anyway, yeah, time for me to split. Um, I'll speak to you soon. I'll be back with more content and stuff. But right now, like I say, this was just a quick jump off, just to celebrate 444. Oh, so check this out. You've noticed the camera's gone to the proper color now, typically. And that's just the way it goes, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, like I said, about to kick. Peace.